This is the word to go, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome to GAW TV, baby. You know what that is? It's a hashtag right there. So use it on social media when you ask questions. Get our name out there. You know, give us sisters a rub. You know, thanks Nick for the rub. By the way.
Thanks Nick Aldis.
Yeah, and don't forget to click that likey button. Like, important, subscribe right there, you guys, right there.
Very important.
And click that.
I don't have my bell today.
Bell icon.
Very important.
Little bell icon to get the notifications. You won't miss a show. And we're just having a great time. And this is 80. Happy 80th anniversary, you guys.
Well, we look really good for 80, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, so good. Minimal work done, you know, just upkeep, really.
Yeah, just maintaining.
Yes. No, thank you so much. And I've missed you ladies so much since last week.
Miss you.
We're very excited because this is our Thanksgiving episode, Thanksgiving themed, if you will. Although we're in front of our Christmas tree because we're so proud. We got started early, you know.
Yeah.
But also, if you love us here, then you're going to love us on Patreon. Patreon.com/GAW TV. We have a special after party at the top of the hour, 6 o'clock, with all of our Patreon members there. And we have exclusive perks for all kinds of stuff that you can get, from autographs to this month, Val, special one-on-one calls with our top tiers. Very excited about that.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Mickie, because it's the last chance for you to get that. So if you go on patreon.com/GAW TV right now, if you're a top tier gorgeous member this month only, so the rest of November, hurry up and go ahead and subscribe to that top tier.
Ask your parents for your allowance early this month.
Yes, make sure you do. Because your top tier gift to all of our gorgeous patrons is going to be a one-on-one chat, just like you're seeing here, just like an episode of GAW TV, except you're the star. It's a one-on-one chat with all three of us, and that's our reward for November. So make sure you subscribe in November to get that perk first week of December. It's going to be fun.
Very excited. Very excited.
And don't forget, we have a lot of goodies in our Teespring store.
Ooh.
The link is right here. Thanks to the special graphics, Val. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Look at all that merch.
Look at all that merch. Holidays right around the corner. Some of that stuff will even fit in your stocking.
You could stuff your stocking full of GAW goodness.
Or if you're going 8 crazy nights, 8 crazy gifts.
8 crazy gifts. Yes. Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate, we want to be there with you. We want to make sure you're representing GAW TV and using that hashtag GAW TV to join the conversation. And also, I do want to mention that if you love us here, like Mickie said, you're going to love us in our podcast form. So you can get the full juicy version on our podcast. And while you're there, you might as well download Mickie James with Chapel Heart, the official Empower theme song. It's called Grown Ass Woman, and you got to hear it right now.
Well, I don't have that CD, but these are also amazing CDs. Autographed by Mickie James.
I haven't put that out on CD yet. Lisa.
Oh,
fancy.
I still haven't opened it because I don't want to open it. I'm saving it.
I love you so much.
Yeah, I'm saving it.
Yeah.
I love it. And what's what's the Empower song?
Lisa listens to it on her Walkman.
My Walkman.
Yeah. Her iPod Shuffle.
Yes, iPod Shuffle.
That's too updated.
How many iPods did you leave on the airplanes? Just me?
Yeah, just you.
No.
Just me? Several.
Chick Flair over here, just you.
Chick Flair.
At least 4. At least
really?
4 iPads on the airplane.
Did you try to get it back?
iPads, not iPods.
iPods.
iPods, yeah. They're little
shuffle.
slippery little suckers.
Yeah, and not the little ones, no, like the big ones, you know, with the the squirrely thing. Yeah.
The wheel.
I love my iPod.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss iTunes. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, but I miss iTunes. Except when you're Bono and they come at you from behind and just put all this music on your damn playlist without you asking for it. Remember that?
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I know.
And poor Bono.
You know.
It's really suffering.
God.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
But who are we? Are we sponsored by a certain like you're looking really jacked, you guys?
Well,
seriously, Nick.
You know.
really swole. And Mickie fucking shredded.
Thanks to our amazing sponsors at LegacySups.com. I mean,
Yes.
if you haven't been over there,
are we really thanking our own company?
Yes, we do. We thank LegacySups.com. Thank you for being here. Look at that recovery PM, which I did. I take recovery PM every single night. I take one a night, I've realized, because I have some crazy dreams. I sleep real good.
That's true.
On two?
Yeah. So
okay.
I backed off down to one, but they're amazing. I sleep so good. I wake up so well rested. But yes, and her legacy line, that's her-legacy.com.
But do they get a discount? Like if they use some kind of
of course
a
they
code?
do.
Oh, this is
What is it?
Of course they do.
Nick just said, "Oh, this is seamless."
GAW. So simple.
You know what this reminds me of? Hi, if you are on Medicare, listen to this. I called the number below and I saved hundreds and I got all kinds of additional benefits.
Wait a minute. You didn't think that was totally organic, that she just seamlessly worked that into the conversation?
You didn't think?
You see right through us, man. You see right through us.
Is there some kind of code?
Can I tell you that I was so mortified. We were in Marshall's today while he was at his doctor's office. He was at getting his eyes checked, because he needs new glasses.
The doctors.
He was at the eye doctor's for his exam. Got some new spectacles. Very excited.
Spectacles?
Got some new spectacles.
Sexy.
Got a twofer.
The lady.
Oh, a twofer.
Had a little flirt ski too. She went, I think the silver because it matches the blue of your eyes.
Oh my God.
And then she listen to this for a line. She goes, it would complement your blue eyes, kind of like me.
Stop.
Oh, she said kind of like me?
Say that.
So
relax. She's like 60.
Good for her. No, I'm not mad at her.
Get it, girl.
Get it.
Get it,
Blanche.
Get it, Blanche. It's like I told the girls on the airplane ride, the aeroplane to America. Brian, the flight attendant, I asked for a vodka soda and I got he was giving me my soda. And then Alan wakes up and he goes, "Oh, did you want a vodka soda?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Do you want a double?" And Alan goes, "I guess." And then he gave Alan 2 and didn't give me my 1. I just walked away. I was like, "Listen, Brian, maybe I'm not your type, but I'm the one who actually ordered a vodka soda."
Right. I started this conversation.
Well, maybe he already understood what he was dealing with. Maybe he'd seen you at your less than finest hour when Michael Jackson's playing.
Like, ma'am, you've played Earth Song 4 times and you need to be cut off. Yeah. That's it. That's the Mach 5. When I start playing that Earth Song, just run away.
You just started wiggling. You just started wiggling.
I start wiggling.
So yeah, we were in so I went to Marshall's and I never made it out of Marshall's. So I'm perusing because I went in. I was like, oh, I wonder if I can find like a little under top or like a cool jacket that I can spice up or whatever.
Sure.
And I was in there the whole time. He messaged me. He's like, "I'm done with my appointment." I'm like, "Oh, I'm right down the street in Marshall's." And we're in line and the lady is in front of us by the end of it is carrying on a conversation while Nick is burying me at all the stuff, the unnecessary stuff that I bought to this lady.
You don't need this. You don't need that. You don't need this. Why are you getting this?
Because she had made this big song and dance about, well, I need to get stuff before I go to TVs, this weekend and whatever.
TV,
right? I get there and she's perusing like wreaths and like
I know
Christmas decorations. By the way, our house, it's beautifully decorated. It's like there could not be any more Christmas stuff in the house if we wanted to. Every spare inch of counter space or wall space. Should we take a tour?
Men hate clutter. I've noticed this, and I know this struggle.
We have Christmas decorations on a chandelier. She's hung ribbons on a chandelier. I mean, like it's we're talking airborne.
It sounds like you're trying to stifle her creativity, because I'll tell you, something happens in Marshall's and TJ.
How do you expect me to grow if you won't let me blow?
Ross dress for
but Mickie, like, why were you looking for a jacket when you just got a jacket free from Bush?
The Bush administration?
I'm gonna go get it. You want me to go?
Bushlite. The Bushlite.
We got amazing. amazing jackets from Bushlite, and I have pictures, and I'll send them over and I'll show them here. We got some really cool stuff there, like matching jackets, hats. Nick is actually drinking the Bushlights. They're in the bedroom. Drinking a
Bushlite. In all seriousness, Bushlite, proud sponsor of the NWA, the current season of NWA Power and NWA 73 and Empower. Based in St. Louis, they were a great partner for the NWA, and we love those guys. So yeah, thanks for the care package.
Yeah, this is the limited edition, the camo version. So they sent us the jacket to match the can, and then the hats and the koozies. And
so if you're a rootin' tootin' Republican, then you'll love one of these camo.
I love their camo. Almost didn't see you there. No, actually, that was very seamless. See, Nick, we're going to have you all the time now, because the next question I was going to ask was, who are you wearing and what are you drinking? So we know what you're drinking. Are you drinking that too, Mickie? What are you guys wearing this evening?
I'm not drinking that.
I am wearing
Go ahead.
a black shirt.
A button.
Oh.
It's a button down. I believe there might be 10 buttons. And I'm not off the top of my head, I don't know what brand it is. You got this for me. What is
Check
it?
the tag. Check the tag.
Oh.
I love that he counted the
it's DKNY.
Oh, little Donna Karen.
Oh, little Donna. Little Donna, if you're
Karen,
nasty.
my Karen.
Yeah. When did you call me a Karen recently? I was Karening at the school, apparently. That's what
You're a bit of a Karen.
Apparently I was. I'm wearing a Florabama from where we were just down at Florabama for Nick's birthday when I did the Native American tribute show at the Brown
Oyster Bar.
Ooh, it's like a little thing. And I'm wearing some leggings.
Woo!
My long bangerangs.
Woo,
You know what I bought today at the Marshalls though? TikTok leggings.
No.
I did do it.
You're kidding.
Not that,
Well, that's what I was going to say is I understand your struggle, because you're there to buy like shoes or something. And you're like, I might need this driftwood sign that says live, laugh, love for the kitchen. I might need this tea towel, like such crack, these napkins with dogs on, like the dumbest stuff.
You can never have enough. You can never have enough olive oil and Himalayan pink salt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it.
I don't know what are TikTok tights. I don't know what that is.
Oh, I'm going to have to go get them. Oh, but I am drinking this Diskin cider, which I believe Sam and Christine left these over our house.
Who?
Sam and Christine?
Fruit tea cider.
Because they're from, did we buy these? We didn't buy these. They're made in Nashville.
Are they carbonated? Is it carbonated?
They're, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They're a little carbonated.
Oh.
Fruit tea cider.
A little bubbles.
And we're drinking them out of our mine and yours cups.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a wedding gift?
We've never used them before.
I've drank them.
Well, I'm saying we've never used them together like this.
Clink, clink.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, you guys, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Happy
gobble day.
Thanksgiving.
It came with this beautiful carafe that says ours.
Mm-hmm.
So it's meant to be like a sangria or like a wine carafe or whatever.
All right. Well, what are we talking about?
We're talking about all kinds of weird. This is what we do.
Wait, Val, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? What are you wearing?
Let me just stop you right there. First of all, if I had one as the producer of this show, I do have one slight criticism today. You three, we're not showing enough flesh here. I mean, how do you expect to retain any audience?
It is Thanksgiving. It is one of the Lord's holidays.
It's cold outside.
Lisa looks like she's about to go climb a mountain.
Here we go.
It's cold.
Right.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm in San Diego and I'm freezing. I know.
Right.
I'm a weakling.
Were you playing golf? Is that why you're wearing the ping?
Well, I actually was using my driver just now. Yeah. Remember, I told you I got rid of my couch to build my indoor net.
You got a driver? That's so fancy.
I do, I moved up in the world.
She knows this is
Well, what are you drinking, Val? What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. By the way, I am waiting for my roasting of the outfit that I have on. I know it's coming.
It's
I thought I would dress nice. Like I thought it's like going to Thanksgiving dinner. I'm just waiting.
I typically when people go to nativity plays, like the kids are the ones that dress up. But if you wanted to take part too, that's okay. You missed out on
I knew it. This is what I told sweet little Quinn McKay. I said, no matter what I would wear, going to Impact Wrestling, I thought I almost wore a turban tonight. And I was like, he would die. He's going to say something about like, oh, tell my fortune. Because anything I wear, and it is pretty funny, actually, I have to say, baby blue blazer. You think that's going to be totally innocuous? Nope. Hey, Vince McMahon, where's gorilla position? And I'm like, well, gosh dang it. I can't win. I'm just waiting. Anyway, I'm glad you asked, Lisa. I am drinking a lovely can of Babe Rosé.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how is it? Is it good?
You are a babe.
Very refreshing. It's a little darker in color than I sort of like my rosés. I like them a little more pale, not to be a colorist. But yeah, it's quite refreshing. And I'm just wearing some pearls, sitting down to Thanksgiving dinner.
Necklace.
Yeah. And a headband for Ella, because she loves headbands.
And you go later on, you're going to go try and trade some gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Well, I really don't even need to know, like, tell you what I'm vibing on and what I'm wearing. Yeah, I'm wearing my golf hat. I have a bad hair day. I'm always. And I'm wearing my San Diego sweatshirt, which is available on lisamarievaron.bigcartel.com.
Ooh, right off the chuck.
I'm also wearing the Donna Karen shoes. This is God Bless Marshalls. I got these Donna Karen high tops.
Right, careful, don't hurt yourself.
My back just went out.
Those are very Kids Incorporated. I like them.
Kids Incorporated.
Kids Incorporated.
Yes.
K-I-D-S.
And I'm drinking little Jose Cuervo with tequila, because I was telling you, Val, the other day, I was getting sleepy off
with
red
tequila?
wine.
What
Jose
drinking it
Cuervo?
with
I got this
V8.
little. Yeah, no, not just straight. Yeah, with the V8.
V8 for your health, tequila for your mindset.
Yes.
My friend suggested, I go, what mixes well with tequila? And she goes, orange juice. And I go, yeah, I'm 50. I get heartburn from that shit. And then she goes, oh, and then she goes, Hawaiian punch. And I go, Hawaiian punch? But she meant the flavored juices. And I was like, I thought, Hawaiian punch? That's disgusting. With the can that you open both sides. Remember that?
Ooh.
I feel like that's some stuff I would do in my 20s. Like, oh yeah, here, put some Kool-Aid and some vodka. That'll work.
Yeah. No.
When I was growing up in England, we had umbongo. Ask Alan about umbongo.
I know what it is.
What's that?
Umbongo, they drink it in the Congo.
Yeah, I saw the commercial. There's a retro.
They wouldn't get
commercial.
away with that anymore.
Nope. There's a lot they can't get away with anymore. Holy moly.
That advert wouldn't fly anymore.
But what is it?
Umbongo, it was like a kids drink, like a kids fruit punch, juice box thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So Nick, we got to get to the letters at hand, not GAW. Let's talk some NWA. Tell us everything. Tell us how it's going. I know most of the fans here are already watching NWA because they comment on it all the time. But tell us what's the lowdown?
Well, so next on the horizon is Hard Times 2, which is December 4th, I think, on pay-per-view, on Fight TV pay-per-view. And then we'll be going back to Atlanta. So we're going back to GPB Studios to take the next season of the show. We'll both be there.
I know, very excited. I think the last time you were on the show, like, because was I still at WWE at the time? And so it's just so much has changed since then.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I'll be there. Hot Atlanta, baby.
Yeah, and then so what will I don't think I think the card is being announced tomorrow, or maybe even today. But yeah, just announced today. We're doing the Jericho Cruise, the what is it? Rock and Wrestling Rager. 4-leaf clover is I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the 4-leaf clover part? I didn't understand that.
I gotta figure out this 4-leaf clover hashtag.
It's a Metallica song. I presume it was based on that. But yeah. Well, is it the fourth one?
I don't know, or if someone's coming, if there's gonna be like a surprise and someone's coming.
Well, Swoggle's on it.
I was gonna say that sounds like
a surprise. Oh, you'll have a great time with him, Nick. Oh my God, Jesus.
So we have to admit, listen, we know the fans are excited to see you guys on the cruise. We know Mickey's gonna have an amazing time and do an amazing job, of course. Nick, you're gonna have a lot of fun, but we did talk about this, that it is a lot of fun, but as everyone knows in the chat, we're always brutally honest here. It is a very full-on thing, meaning you don't have any time to yourself.
What are you trying to infer?
I'm trying to infer. I'm implying, sir, that your veil of tolerance is going to be hilarious because you can't get away.
Trying to suggest
it's like you're like a beetle.
Are you trying to suggest that my tolerance is already probably below average?
Yeah.
I would say that would be fair. And are you saying that you're anticipating some high comedy watching me try to tolerate being surrounded by fans with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide for 4 days straight?
You're trapped. You can use the word trapped.
You would be right in that assessment.
And we know everyone loves the fans, and that's wonderful, but we've had this conversation. It's a full-on experience. You're like a beetle. They're just coming at you in every which way.
It'll be a good time for sure.
I'll have my packing list, and at the top of it will be a taser.
Boom. There you go. You tell us about like your cruise experiences though, like not the first cruise for either one of you.
It is the first cruise for both of us.
Is it?
That was my first cruise for David and I, was the Jericho cruise. Yeah, I never been on a cruise.
Excited, and I know that we have a cabin that's like out on the like to face the like with the back like a balcony deck over the water, so we'll be able to see that like kind of. So yeah,
wow,
I'm very excited. Yeah, and we were thinking about taking D, but then once they started going through some of the stuff, I was like, "There's no way I'm taking."
Yeah, well, a cruise is.
Oh, you're not.
Like we always talked about potentially going on a cruise. I don't think it's
too much for him. I think if he was like 10, 11, maybe.
No.
It's just too. It's a lot of adult stuff happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to be in the pool. There's gonna be people peeing in there. He's gonna be peeing in there. It's just gonna get wild. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. Maybe the Disney cruise.
Yeah,
go on a Disney cruise.
That sounds like even more hell.
I was gonna say, I when we were looking at cruises to go on, I was like, I Disney cruise. They have adult areas and stuff, but I'm like, come on, it's just babies and no thanks, not for me. But that's exciting. So it's your first cruise for both of you, and what will you be doing on the cruise? I know Mickie, you were announced as the cruise director. What will your duties be? Are you going to be like actually working, performing?
Well, I'm going to have a lot of duties, but don't worry, because there's going to be a lot of people underneath me.
We got two Friends references in. Hey, if you're over 30, you're in luck because you're gonna get
a lot of duties.
A lot of duties.
But if you're in the key 18 to 24 demo that you guys are trying to capitalize, sorry.
Yeah.
So you'll have to watch TBS reruns.
I was trying to remember the rest of that quote from that scene.
You'll have a lot of duties. But don't worry, you'll have people underneath you. So you can dump a load on them.
No. You know now the thing with like the young kids are like, Friends isn't funny. I'm like, okay, that I won't tolerate. Like now the cool thing is to now say that Friends isn't funny, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Shout out to @FriendsWrestle. Do you guys follow @FriendsWrestle?
Yes. He's a good follow.
Yes.
He's a good follow.
It's a great follow.
You have to go bowling. I suggest bowling. It's like glow in the dark bowling, and it's
on the cruise ship.
Yeah, they have there's a lot of activities.
So I like, for whatever reason, like I had a cruise booked at one point, but I didn't get to go for some reason. I think it was a passport.
You're out.
Sorry. Sorry. But I didn't get to go I think it was a passport. I didn't realize about the passport issue. And by the time it was just I couldn't, so I pretty much had to eat it. But I've never been on a cruise. What are you doing?
It's like, have you ever seen Grandpa and Grandma Cat Skyping where they're like, hello?
Hey, can I see the grandkids?
If you ever get a chance, I don't know if you ever saw this, but I love Don Rickles. But there was a tribute to Don Rickles they did on Spike TV about 5 or 6 years ago, I think. And like they have all these different celebrities that are talking about him and paying tribute to him and doing things. But they had Bob Newhart sent in a video. And the whole bit is that he's recording it himself, and obviously he's an old man, so it's so funny because it's like he'll be talking and then like the sound will go off and he just keeps talking and it's like a chord comes out and we hear like
yeah,
and then he's like talking and the like tripod starts going like this. And
I love Bob Newhart. He's a national treasure.
Legend.
Yeah.
I used to love watching Newhart at Nick at Night.
Lisa, you probably remember him in his prime.
His teenage years.
she probably knew him when he was breaking in.
Yeah. He did a special like a run-in when May, Mula, and I were doing a triple threat.
So did your bar mitzvah?
Oh my God. Holy moly. No, getting back anyway, before I forget, like I do want you, Nick, to kind of run down the roster, because when Mickie...
You want me to run down the roster?
Run down the roster.
That won't take long.
Brother, Well, because I had no idea that there were so many of our, old school Impact alumni, like Elijah, Elijah Burke, the Pope. There's so many Crimson, Bram, so many familiar faces.
Yeah, and Velvet is a color commentator now, so that's another blast from the past. What other Impact people are there? The old TNA alums. We have a lot. The thing with the NWA is that like there's a handful of us who are on like full-time like salary contracts, but then everyone else. But most guys are sort of working sort of per season. Mm-hmm. So sort of guys are coming in and out, and it's more like we always sort of wanted it to be a bit more like a sort of territory, like a digital territory, essentially, where it's like Mickey's doing stuff with Impact or whatever. So it's like that's cool. Like we'll keep tabs on what you're doing in that territory, so to speak, and then we'll sort of if there's any way we can enhance it and work it in with what we're doing, and and so on and so forth. And so it's like there's been quite a few guys who have been at TNA stuff but aren't necessarily there all the time.
Yeah. But also like Masters is there.
Yeah.
So he's doing very well. And
we got a bunch of regulars. Yeah.
Camille's the champ, and she's still the champ.
Do you have any irregulars?
She's facing Melina at that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
No one fought for that?
Yeah, I know.
Irregulars.
I know.
Do you have any irregulars? Melina versus Camille, you say?
Yes.
Oh, Ella's got to be covering that one. Any fave in this match? I'm gonna go Team Melina. I mean,
I'm going Team Melina.
Team Melina.
Yeah, I gotta go
Team Melina. Yeah.
Yes. No, it's a really cool, diverse roster.
You should not be on Team Camille because I'm not. They are. Look, her and Tom both are dastardly bastards.
Listen, at the end of the day, like, well, all right.
At the end of the day, okay.
But I could call it like I see it. I mean, at the moment, I don't see anybody beating Camille, but that's only because you ain't. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm just saying, put that little put in your bonnet for later. Stirring that pot.
No one will beat her until Mickie steps in the ring with her, right?
Mickie decides.
You know what I call comments like that? Money in the bank.
Money in the bank.
Jody, what you think?
Yeah,
it's cool that there's an kind of an ever-changing roster, and I have to ask you, you've been in business
Can I just stop everything for a second? Just point out that she's fallen off the chair, and we're down.
What?
We're having some technical issues. Yeah.
Did you really fall off?
What?
Oh, and she's knocked the light. We're having a great time.
Oh.
Production
here. Cider. I was trying to, because we're both sat on this one seat, but I was trying to show you my amazing socks that Nick had made for me that I forgot to show you that I meant to, which was Butch's face on here on these socks.
Oh, cute.
Oh, I did do that.
You did, and I was trying to be nice, but
cute.
No.
But then she fell.
Cute.
She slid off with her.
And I was just saying, it's cool. It's an ever-changing roster, and like Nick, you've been in I'll use a British term. You've been in the business for donkey's years. So that it used to not be you're welcome, just translating. It used to not be the case that people could sort of jump from promotion to promotion. And I'm so glad we're finally now seeing more of that happening, because it's not so, it makes things a lot more exciting, I think.
To me, I did. I'm at a point in my life like where I love the business. I've spent more than half my life in it now. But I'm at a point now where like my level of tolerance for the fucking politics bullshit and like the sort of perceived sort of wars and feuds and like all that stuff, I have just absolutely no tolerance for it now. I'm just sitting there like, if you're in the wrestling business, like, and making money from it, and you're like dedicating your energy to like knocking other promotions or sort of, sowing this kind of like with us or against us type mentality and all this sort of, you're a mark. Mm-hmm. Like, because it's not doing anybody any favors. Like it serves no purpose, and I'm glad that we were sort of I don't want to say at the forefront of it, but we were doing stuff with Ring of Honor right from jump, and figuring it like it's very easy to work out stuff where it's just a good piece of business for everybody involved. Mm-hmm. Like, and honestly now, I think that it's the audience, like they have an expectation now of like I want to see that guy wrestle that guy. And I don't care that he's in this promotion.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not in WWE, I think now there's sort of a level of expectation now from the audience where it's like, we want the money matchups, like, regardless. Like, and we know that you can make it happen, so I can make it happen.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
That calls for a shot.
Good. Lisa.
Anyone?
She's back. The shot master's back. I don't know why Lisa mentioned
It's 1:30 p.m. somewhere.
bringing the shots back, but it is Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful for you guys. Cheers.
I'm thankful for you.
Woo!
I love you guys.
I love you.
I wanted Nick to be the shot master, but that didn't happen.
I'm more like the shot.
I know.
master.
I told you. I was like, oh, I wish we could shot master, but I told you I still have to clean stalls and go get sawdust and, you know.
Sawdust.
I got to fly out.
Oh, sawdust too? You have to go get some more?
Well, because I fly out tomorrow to go to Vegas and I'm gone until Tuesday. So, and then Nick is going to St. Louis on Tuesday to go shoot something in St. Louis with NWA, some stuff out there, some footage stuff, like, and then
talking.
He's going there to get more Bush.
I'm gonna do one of them talkies.
You're in the talkie. Are you gonna bring a big case of Bush beer back, Nick? Go stock up in St. Louis. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
You should stop by the brewer. Isn't the
it's all there, the HQ and everything's there. Yeah.
The what? The what, Mickey?
The brewery.
The what?
They do a brewery tour. They did offer me a brewery tour.
A brewery tour.
The word brewery kind of sounds like you're drunk already. You ever noticed how weird that is? I'm gonna go to the brewery.
I go to the brewery. There's no way. Watch your lips.
Classic.
When your
You probably heard
brewery.
this. I'm sure Alan's used this right, but quite a common British turn of phrase to describe people who can't get organized is like you couldn't organize a piss up in a brewery.
Do you say it?
I heard that one.
You've never heard that?
I've heard some doozies over here. Like I said, the donkey's ears thing just cracks me up. Like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Why a donkey?
Like, apparently donkeys are known for their longevity.
I suppose. Make an ass out of me, I guess. Get it? Ass donkey?
I get it. You're funny.
That's what happens when you assume.
I save some of this material for Patreon, guys.
Well, let's not give the whole farm away.
Yeah,
Let's not do that. One more wrestling question, then we're going to get to our Thanksgiving questions from all of you who are watching. By the way, hello to everyone in the chat room. We have such fantastic loyal chatters. Yes, if you guys are watching this on replay, we are in the chat every single Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Nick's in there. He likes to use different names but it is Nick's always in there as well.
Many aliases.
Yeah, but he's always in there, totally. He tunes in every time. But no, one last wrestling question just from me to you, Nick. So you having seen the NWA roster, we're talking about ROH, we're talking about AEW. Who sort of is on your horizon as far as like up and comers, like male and female? Who's sort of caught your eye that you're kind of thinking, okay, they're on a good trajectory? That's a big word for me after having a shot.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Well, we got so
brewery.
The new guy coming in for the next in Atlanta for the next set of tapes is called Darius Lockhart. And I sort of he tried to get my attention last year. And, when I was still the world champion. So I was kind of like, okay, he's on my radar, but I can't do anything about it right now. But yeah, now that we had these tapings coming up and COVID stuff kind of eased up and all that, I put a word in and made that connection for him. And he's coming in. He's got a lot of potential. Like, he's a smart guy. He does a lot of stuff in his community. Like, he's very active in sort of in the Black community. He's sort of not outspoken, but he's very sort of, he's got a lot going on in terms of his sort of public messaging, and he's sort of, he's engaged in that stuff, but not in a in a positive way. But he's a really good wrestler, and he's a really good talker. He's got like a real good charisma about him.
St. Louis.
Yeah, he came to St. Louis, like, even though he wasn't booked, he came because like just to sort of make an impression and to meet everyone. And so and it worked. He made a really good impression. He's well dressed. He presents himself well. Like, he carries himself well. Big advocate.
He's our John Stamos.
He's our John Stamos.
Sure.
He's just like John Stamos. You're gonna love him.
He's about charity and giving back. That's what I mean. He's about giving back.
I just wanted to mention
Cheers
John
to
Stamos.
cheers to
Cheers to
love.
that. Cheers. Cheers.
To John Stamos. To Bill Brass.
Can't even
We'll be
to
right
love
back on
art.
Good Morning
John
America.
Stamos.
To John Stamos. Well, Nick Aldis, this has been so much fun. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching. We hope you have a wonderful holiday, a wonderful and safe holiday. We love you guys for tuning in. Nick, thank you for being here with these Yenta squawking ladies that you hear all the time on the Voxer.
You're welcome. The invoice, the invoice will be in your inbox momentarily.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for the house.
Cool with that
Thanks
rate
for
we
the
agreed
house.
upon? Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for being here. Happy
Don't forget
Thanksgiving,
to-
one and
don't
all.
forget
We
to
love you.
catch us at Wrestlecade.
Oh, we're gonna be all be
Oh, we're gonna be at WrestleCade.
Yeah, well, not Val, but Lisa, we're gonna see you. Val, we're
Yep,
gonna call
ODB.
you over via the Zoom.
We expect a lot of exclusives for Patreon and, of course, for GAW TV at WrestleCade. If you guys are not familiar with WrestleCade, we're going to make sure that we have the info in the description, but we'll see you guys next week. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. We love you. We're thankful for you. Woo!
This is the word to go, yo.